Boom, boom. This is Kendra. Everybody, welcome back to the channel. All right, we got a Soul Land Reloaded up today, so let's go ahead and take a look at what we got going. As expected, we do have the second event associated with the shark, so you'll be able to get some more shards for her. It should be inside of the actual Soul Master sale right here. This will bring you up to 110 of the 130 that you need. As always, you will get the remaining 20 shards at the beginning of the next event for the new character, which should be in roughly 2 weeks. And that'll give you the final 20 to actually summon the shark. Also, of course, as always, throw in some shards for Evil Eye, so snatch those up as well. That's extra 20 shards. You can use those for his divine skill because you should already have made him. The last event should have been able to get the actual required shards to finish him up. So this will give you 20 more to throw into his divine skill. A bunch of other stuff in here as well. They've got some SS plus shards. You can get 50 of those. So I purchased just about everything except for the SS shards and the A plus shards. It's not something I really need. No use wasting the diamonds on those. Save them back up because I expect we'll have a time limited sale event sometime in the future. So just it's always nice to have those because that allows you to get a lot of good stuff. But everything else in there is looked at. Nothing. It's just a straight. There's no. It's also it's just the 20 and they're giving it to you straight. There's nothing associated with it that you can really use. I'm not exactly happy with what they're doing in terms of the SS plus shards. This should be a full kit. This should be all of the SS plus characters because I'm trying to work on getting Seaguy Tanks. I'm trying to get his divine skill up, and they're making it exceedingly difficult because they're being stingy with the shards. Okay, so but it is what it is. Yeah, this should be. I don't see why they can't put regular shards for. I mean, they're giving you some of the SS plus, but this is the. I guess this would be the first phase of the SS pluses that just came out because Clear Sky was first. Yeah. So this is way back. I'm not exactly sure why, but I know it is what it is. But anyway, that's the second event. So 2 weeks we'll be able to get the final remaining shards to get that. Second thing going on, we got the Master Forge going on. Make sure you get this today because today the shop closes. There's a bunch of good stuff in here. A bunch of stuff to purchase. I mean, I purchased a bunch of mats, as you can see, whatnot. There's also, I got really lucky on the actual iron core as well, too. I managed to get, purchase quite a few of what I was really looking for, which is basically I wanted to go ahead and start leveling up my SS plus hidden weapons. So that's what I used it on. But there's a bunch of other stuff in here that you can get as well. As you can see, I purchased quite a bit of stuff from there as well. But yeah, so you want to make sure that you can purchase whatever you want, but they've got really good stuff in here. So there's a lot of good stuff in here. These 3 items in particular, Doomstones, some of the Devil Spider Core, and of course some of the Spirit Swords. So, as always, the Forge event's an excellent event. And they were pretty, I got pretty good luck, so I managed to get quite a bit of the Iron Core source to make some purchases there. So that was good as well. Other than that, it's pretty much basic stuff. We got the standard weekly draw. You definitely want to make sure that red packet, definitely want to hit the 3,000 so that you can get the reward for that. And nothing going on at time limited event. Just basically the weekly gift bag, which is some stuff here. I didn't really need any of this. I did purchase the 2 stuff right here because they were definitely useful. And of course, Super Monday. Of course, participate in this over the weekend so that you get the diamonds on Monday. Other than that, it's pretty simple. So as always. In 2 weeks, we'll have the next character, and that, as we can see, will be our Healer Lingling, which is what I'm really waiting on to see exactly what she's got. So in 2 weeks, that's going to be exceedingly interesting. See if it's something that we want to go move everything off of Wrong and throw it onto her, depending on what she offers. Okay, she is going to be a triple S, so she's going to have better basic stats than Wrong. But we want to see what she's got because Wrong offers some pretty good stat buff. So we want to see something that's at least equivalent to that before we, of course, make the change. So we'll have to see. And we'll take a look at that. Definitely something that we want to consider. But it's something that we'll have to look at in 2 weeks when she comes out. So in 2 weeks, we'll see that event for her. And inside of that event for her, there'll be a Soul Master sale. and you'll be able to snatch up the remaining shards for the shark, and you'll be able to summon her. So we should be able to get her in 2 weeks. So you wouldn't have to spend anything, as always. If you just wait for the 3 events, you will be able to get the character, and it won't cost you anything. You can, of course, get them early. They do have time limited packs where you can start snatching up shards for her if you want her now. But I really don't see the need, considering the fact that in a couple weeks they're going to give you those shards, and you can use your diamonds to get it. So really don't see the need to actually push forward with that. But other than that, there's not a whole lot going on at this point. So just keep, grinding out everything. The actual giant beast trail then is, you should have been able to clear it. We'll have to wait, another 37 hours, 38 hours actually, before it's going to actually open back up. But it's really easy to get to it. The rewards were a little bit better. I noticed there was slightly increased. And I was able to actually purchase some stuff inside of the shop. This stuff does carry over. So if there's not anything here that tickles your fancy, and you see something that you want but you don't quite have enough of the actual materials to do it, then you can just wait until it reopens and run it again. And you'll still have those. You'll still have the currency in there, and you can purchase it on the next go round. But again, it wasn't very difficult. Like I say, giving you more than enough time to actually complete it. I think they give you 20. Was it 20 pecks? I think it's 20 pecks a day that you can clear away one piece of the fog. So as you can see, I completed it fairly quickly. I mean, I did 20 each day. I think it was 3 or 4 days is all it took to actually complete it, and it'll reset. The next trial will begin in 38 hours. So, yeah, it's interesting. You can see the rewards that you get. Okay, so as you can see, you got pretty good. We got 32,000. Of this, 600, 600 diamonds. It's not bad. A bunch of soul, but you can if you don't need these, you can just dissolve these and get soulbone coins for it, and you can use in the shop. So it's not like this stuff is you can always dissolve it. But it's a pretty good set. So they give us some time essence as well. The Doomstones is what I was really popular about. That's one of the things that you always want to get, because enlightenment requires the Doomstones. So there's still stuff out there. So the reward's pretty good, usable. Anytime you can get some basic resources, and it's really not hard. I mean, I've skipped everything. I haven't actually had to engage in anything as of yet, in reference to the bosses that you open up. I think there's like 3 on each screen, and you clear them away, But then there's rewards. You also get the little star. So what I do is I leave the star on the screen. Okay, and then wait until I get the item that I want to double, and then click the star, then click the item you want to double. You don't need to use the star right away. The only thing that needs to be cleared right away is the bosses. You can't move forward, or you can't open up any more of the actual fog pieces until you defeat the boss. So just defeat the boss and just going through it, and then click the star when you're done, and choose whichever one you want to double. And that'll double that reward, because the star doubles the next treasure that you pick. But you don't have to use it. You can continue on without clearing more fog pieces without choosing to use the star. The only thing that halts your fog piece clearing is a boss. So you do have to clear a boss. But that's what I've been doing. So you can get keys and whatnot. So it just depends on what you need and what's offered. But it's a nice little bit. It's definitely something that's focused more towards newer players as a way for them to get some extra resources. It's definitely not something that's quote in game, so to speak. But it's nice. It's a nice little addition, another little game phase, and a way to get. Anytime you can get resources, even if it's just the basic resources, it's good, because you have to level up the sets. In terms of levels and stuff, whatnot going on, as you see, Evil Eye has overtaken Wrong. So even though Wrong is still in there because she's my healer, but I will be moving him in. I'm almost to this point where I've got his set maxed out to 4. I've just got to get this much right here, and I'll have all pieces set to 4, and then I'm going to utilize him and see how we can get from him. See if it increases. I think it's going to increase. His survivability looks fine to me. I don't really see any issues with his survivability whatsoever. So in the end, it all comes down to how much damage he can do, and can he do enough damage to, make a difference. And if he does, then he'll stay. If he doesn't, then I'll relegate him back to being the first on a support skill. And that's what. But our next focus is going to be on the healer. to see what she's got. That's the one I was really looking forward to. The shark is really good for PvP. Yeah, like as I've said before, anytime you have a skill set that's focused pretty much on buffing the attack of the character, that's generally damage straight PvP. But as I also pointed out, I'm going to have a triple S zoo coming out here towards the end. Probably, but it's going to be a few months before we see that, 5 or 6 months actually. So, in the meantime, the shark might be something you want to go for. But I'm really looking towards the healer. I want to see a healer that, gives us the stat buffs, does the healing, but has a other little niche. And I'm thinking that we might get that with Lingling. So we'll have to see. I'm hoping they do something really nice. But we'll make a determination once we've actually seen the character, and we will be seeing the character in a couple of weeks. It'll be her first event, and as always, we'll be able to get the final shards for the shark. So anybody who wants to bring her up. All right, so I just wanted to do a quick video and let you know that the shark was up 3 days on that. Make sure you get in there. We will, of course, have another video whenever they post up something new. I'm expecting we'll see some type of time-limited event popping up tomorrow. The only thing we've got going, Forge is going to be clearing out today. Okay, so I assume tomorrow we'll get some sort of time-limited event, maybe. And probably, hopefully it'll be a Soulbone or something like that. But we'll have to see what they come up with at that point. All right, so again, thanks a lot for watching. Remember to subscribe. Once you've subscribed, you'll see the bell. Click on it, you get notified each time I drop a video. Also, remember to like and share the video, as that helps the channel immensely. This is Kenra coming at you from the corner, signing out.